This takes place after after the first extra chapter with Nana.
Right.
So if you've not seen that, you're going to be catching up.
Cool. I don't know if I have. We'll find out.
So beforehand, Nana was with two other girls from her school, Nairi and Chihaya. So they've obviously split up post chapter 1 because they were bickering at the end of it. Essentially, Nari, Chihaya, where are you? Please say something. I'll just let that do itself. Yeep. That was enough now. That's enough now, you guys. Where in the world could they have gone? I actually found where they are and where they died, and it's fucking annoying.
Oh, okay.
After separating from the kindly blue spirit, we continued to wander the halls of this ruined school, and had been for what seemed like an eternity. We kept hoping we'd find some trace of Norris, Kizane, or Hikari, but that seemed increasingly unlikely with each passing moment.
Why is the name Kizani familiar? Is that one of the corpses we found in like chapter 2?
Yes, that was the corpse next to the second wing saying, Chihaya, Nairi, I'm sorry, I'm so useless. That was one of the that's one of the names. Hikari's another name as well.
Cool.
No matter how much ground we covered or how loudly we called for them, there was just nothing. Our anxiety and irritation was growing, and we were becoming completely exhausted. That's one of the bad endings in the first extra chapter. Wander the halls and die of exhaustion.
Cool.
And Nairi and Chihaya just kept fighting. This was pretty normal for them, and they always made up quickly enough, so I wasn't too worried at first. But this time was different. Our circumstances were far from normal. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired. We can't just stop here, Chihaya. That ghost from before is probably still on our tail. So let's just go a little further, okay? We can take a breather. But Nana, I can't run anymore. God, Chihaya. All you know how to say is, I'm tired and I can't run anymore. Give it a rest already. If I were in your shoes, I'd be tired just from telling us how tired that you are every few minutes. Just suck it up and keep running. You're mean, Nairi. You don't understand. Don't understand what? That you're a spineless coward? You are too. You're just pretending to be strong so you make me look bad, but you're just as scared and tired as we are. The hell are you talking about? Come on, you two. This isn't helping anything. But she keeps antagonizing me. She's being mean to me for no reason. I think this is how Chihaya talks.
Probably. It seems right.
Yeah. Don't start pointing fingers if you're not prepared to have a few pointy right back at you. I wouldn't be so angry in the first place if you weren't so damn irritating. But we were running circles. We must have covered this hallway 100 times already. I'm really tired. And I mean, just being in this place like this is enough to put anyone on edge. You can't blame me for being scared. You're scared too, admit it. And just who the hell do you think you are, telling me how I feel? But why don't you just both take a deep breath and try and calm down, okay? No! I've had it. I'm not budging another inch until I've had a chance to rest. Chihaya? Well, guess you wouldn't mind us leaving you behind, then? See how you like being all by yourself when the ghosts come by? They'll serve you. That would serve you right up. Ah, serve you right. What? No! Why not? Your legs hurt, don't they? And you're just much too tired to go on. So I think it's just what we should do. We should leave you all here alone. No! Stop it, both of you. This is no time to be fighting amongst ourselves. Look, there's at least one malevolent ghost in here, chasing us down, and it's probably almost caught up with us by now. We need to find a place to hide. But come on, Nana, let's just go. No, wait, Nairi! Chihaya, you wait here, okay? I'll go talk some sense into Nari and bring her back. In the meantime, just trying to find yourself. Try to find some cover, I guess. Stay here and find cover. In a hallway. Wait, Nari, don't hold up already. Nari. Let's go back, okay? We really shouldn't leave Chihaya by herself. You know that. I don't care anymore. What? I said I don't give a shit what happens to Chihaya anymore. Nari. All she ever does is whine, 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 and cause nothing but trouble for everyone around her. You included. She acts like she's such a good girl. But when she doesn't get her way, she turns into a raging bitch. I just never realised how much of one until now. Nari. I never heard you speak that way before. I don't want you to fight like this. We've been so good about working together to find Norise and the others the whole time. If we allow ourselves to split up now due to this petty bickering, it's entirely possible you'll never see Chihaya again. You know that. Is that what you want? Come on, let's go back. Even if you have to realise you went a little too far this... Even you have to realise you went a little too far this time, right? And it's not like Chihaya was trying to pick a fight with you or anything. She was just really scared. Really, really scared. Can you blame her? We're trapped in here. And we have no idea what lies ahead of us. I do. But it's at times especially like this, that we absolutely have to stick together. If we allow ourselves to get split up, we're done. You really are a strong person, you know. I could never think the way you'd think. I just don't have it in me. Alright, let's go back. It'd be really bad if you get caught by that ghost. There you go, I'm right behind you. What's wrong, Nana? My student ID just fell between the floorboards. Oh no. I've got to fish it out, you go ahead, okay? What? But it'll only be a minute. I just don't want Chihaya to be alone any longer than she has to be. Go! Well, if you say so. Just don't take too long, okay? I won't. Of all the things that happened to happen, at least I got caught partway and didn't fall into oblivion. Thank goodness for the small favours, I guess. Parading through a small gap in the floorboards, I caught a slight of my ID resting on a support beam. But I could only fit my hand in there, up to the wrist. If I don't do this just right, I'm going to knock it off and it'll fall down to who knows where. With a bit of fingering, is that a word? I was able to get just far enough to touch the cover of the booklet with my pointer finger. Just a little bit further. Almost. Got it. There we go. Man, that was a close one. Better hurry back. Right, she's safe. Huh? Nari? Chihaya? Where did you two go? And this is where we were. It's not like I was gone for that long, was I? That couldn't have been... That couldn't have even been 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes. But that's all it took, huh? All it took for the circumstances to turn sour on me. I'm all alone now, aren't I? No more Nari or Chihaya to lean on. Right, we are controlling. Where do we go? This seems like classroom 1A kinda territory. Alright. Oh well. I got all the name tags right and I went back to the custodian's area up at where that floor is. Fucking didn't work.
Alright.
Raging. Finally. There's 84 names in this.
Fuck that, man.
Finally, you're all by yourself. Being by yourself is scary. Being by yourself is painful. And dying by yourself is... joyful.
Pog.
Yeah. Door won't bod. Yeah, I'm gonna assume all these doors... Oh! There's still red spirits here, but there are just no routes I can take. Guess I'll just have to sneak past it. Kihaha! It's their fault for not believing. We're gonna take down the head that vomits from the ceiling. Nice and slow. What? We're gonna take down the head that vomits from the ceiling?
I don't know.
Well, vomits from the... That would imply somebody's on... up here?
The floor above being sick.
Oh, fuck. Here too? Okay. Are you still searching?
Could it be?
Chaos and despair. Order and cleanliness. They must be squirreled away somewhere. Look over there. And there. And even over there. It's nothing but nail marks from people who've withered away. Stop! Keep away from me! The boys' room again. That's that blue spirit still here. Is that blue spirit still here, Milo? He was in the last hall, right? No answer. I wonder where he went. Maybe I should try opening it.
Okay.
Shut the goddamn door! That scared the crap out of me, but that voice is totally unmistakable. Okay. Mr. Blue Spirit, it's me. I helped track down your missing hat and glasses earlier. I was wondering who had come to disturb my reverie.
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, good. You're still here. But of course, I'm bound to this sport after all. I couldn't separate myself from it even if I tried. Oh, wow. Okay, well, either way. I'm glad to see you again, Mr. Blue Spirit. Mr. Blue Spirit? I have one more humble request of you. Well, what is it? Would you please stop referring to me as Mr. Blue Spirit? But I don't know your actual name, Mr. Blue Spirit. Oh dear me, where are my manners? And in the presence of a lady, no less. Please do excuse my rudeness. Allow me to properly introduce myself. My name is Shimoda Soichiro. Shimoda.
Yes, I said his surname, then he's doing it.
Ah, right. I thought it was a triple barrel. I'm like, what? In life, I was the head of an old noble family. Shimoda, okay. My estate stood in these very grounds, in fact, long before this construction of Heavenly Host Elementary. So he was before Heavenly Host. So begs the question, how the fuck is he here?
Maybe the whole thing with the school was before the school. It ties back to something even deeper, Rashid.
I've played all three. I've seen all three games, and I've no idea where how he's here. Essentially, is what I'm getting at. Look, it doesn't make sense from a lore, but it's fine. We'll assume he died here. That is long.
I mean, it could be something as daft as he's just lying.
Or it could be that, or it could be like he died in the toilet, and that cubicle there is the only right plumbing that leads to the place he died. Like, you know what I mean?
He died on the toilet. That's why he's there.
That's exactly that. Yeah, that's the canon way. It's the canon way of thinking about it now. That is the long and short of it. Yes, my family once put great stock in our lineage, though I personally not as much. I cannot deny the attachment I have to these grounds. However, it has become quite impossible for me to separate myself from them. But that's enough about me. Might I inquire as to your name? I'm Nana Ogasawara, 7th grader at Musashigara Girls Middle School. Nana Ogasawara, a fine name. And what of the two others who were with you previously? We got separated along the way. Unfortunately, I've been searching everywhere for them, but I haven't had any luck. It is quite fortunate indeed. Other victims have passed through this lavatory, as I had understand from their laminates. A peculiar phenomenon plays out within these cursed halls. Their friends can be oft Can as oft?
Can oft be heard as an often, but he's just shortened up.
Oh, okay. Can oft be held, but not seen.
一度通った場所をもう一度
Hello!
そこにあった板
Hello!
まるで何に
Yeah.
かっているかのように
And when passing through a hallway or after have been down it mere minutes before, bodies therein will have been bleached bones if years have passed. As if years have passed.
もし
The
かすると
concept of time being
彼
explored
女た
there.
ちの間でそういった
Perhaps a
現象
similar
が起きている
phenomenon
の
has
かもしれ
occurred
ない
between you and your companions.
じゃあ私はこのままナリちゃんたちと会え
I think I heard an earthquake. I don't have, I can't hear the actual sound. I can hear it through coming my my speakers, not my headphones. So I think I heard an earthquake, and you know what happens with earthquakes. So you're saying I'm alone here now? In here now, and I'll never be able to see Nari or Chihaya again?
あくまで可能性が
That is a possibility, yes. I cannot confirm it, but I can also not deny
否定
it.
することがで
That
きない
does occur. Oh, don't. I cannot confirm it, but I also cannot deny that this does occur. And it is a very real threat.
嘘です
No, that can't be. I'll get the people.
とかただの
I bet the people you heard from there were just getting confused, or even just making it up altogether.
だが
I'm afraid.
どうして
Why? Why was I only separated from then?
なんでそんなことに
I was only separated then for a minute. How could it possibly lead to this? Come on, Mr. Shimoda.
だって
Please tell me you're just joking with me. Please tell me everything will be alright. Come on, please, Mr. Shimoda.
すまない
I'm sorry. I cannot refute this
否定
possibility.
すること
No. No.
なんだ
No, no. I don't want to be alone. Not in here. I don't want to die alone. Mom, Dad, you say? Why did they all have to leave me? Why isn't anyone here by my side? Nairi, Chihaya, somebody please come save me. Save me from all of this. I'm not strong, not at all. Not at all.
ナナ
No one is, Tana. No matter how hard one heart may be, there will always be a considerable soft spot upon it. But my friends are all. Do not be embarrassed to show your true feelings. Let the tears stream down your cheeks. Cry till you can cry no more. Let it all out. I'm so lonely and scared. I don't want to die. Fuck me, I'm
落ち着い
dehydrated.
たかい
You feel better now? Yes.
ずっと我慢して
You've been holding that in for a while.
こんなに
I
小さい子供
surmise
という運命だ
a pitiable fate for one so young.
私にはユーセ
Ah, right. I have a crybaby baby little brother named Yusei.
よくお母さん
My mum would always tell me that since I'm the older sibling, I have to be strong.
本当の気
So I
持ちを
kind of
抑えるのに
swallowed my true feelings as a force of habit these days.
私がしっかりし
I
なきゃ
try to always keep it together and to keep whatever I'm worried about inside me. But here,
ナリちゃんには
I think Nairi understood that, and she saw through me, and she was trying to look out for me.
ナリちゃんたち
It's funny how alike she and Chihaya are in that regard. They both know me too well for their own good. I can't fool either one of them.
ちょっときつい言い方して
They're actually a lot more alike than they'd care to admit. In fact, they're both so blunt and so unaware of how they come across to other people. I feel a lot better now, Mr. Shimoda, now that I've bawled my eyes
ちょっ
out.
とすっきり
Thank
しました
いや
Think nothing of it.
あの
Mr. Shimoda, did you
恋人は
ever fall in love back when you were alive?
おなんだね
What an odd change of topic.
実はずっと
Just kinda out of nowhere, isn't it? You'll have to see it.
I just got taken. I had to double look. I was like, wait, what?
Aye. Hold on. I've been atted somewhere.
Been atted.
Uh-huh. I don't think it's anywhere important. I'm not seeing it on my phone, so it doesn't seem important.
Yeah, probably not.
Fucking falsifying. Anyway, just something I've been wondering about. I want to know what kind of person you were in life.
ああ
I did.
いたとも
There was a woman named Aya. Oh fuck, it's connected!
Oh god.
For whom I cared quite deeply. A remarkable woman. Very prim and proper, and simply aglow with intelligence. Was she a doctor?
彼女とは知人を通して知り合ったんだ。
I met her through a mutual friend of ours, and it was love at first sight.
彼女がいてくれ
With her by my side, I could bear the end of the world itself and not bat an eye.
私が生きていた時代
But the era in which I lived
に追いつく
was a
早急に西洋文化に
too multitudinous. Fuck me, that word.
Tumultuous.
Tumultuous, thank you. A tumultuous one. A time in which the world belonged to the West, and those of nobility were forced to adapt or die.
多くの男たちが
Many men clung to their
強い信念と
firm beliefs
志を抱いて
in new ways, and with iron resolve, they would set sail across the ocean for new opportunities.
僕もその一人だ
I
ね
was one of those men.
生まれつき
Ordinarily, I would never
強くなかった彼女を置いていくのも
Diane?
なかったが彼女の後押しもあって船に乗り込んだ
Okay, to leave my love, who suffered from a weak constitution, alone and unattended, but our own it's getting to this point now. But by her own urgings, off I went. You mean she insisted to go? That's pretty amazing. Actually, having you away from home in some foreign country couldn't have been easy on her. I agree.
僕もそう思う
I believe it bothered her more than she let on,
僕自身
and it most certainly tore me up inside as well.
だから僕たちは
As such, the two of us kept in touch through great many letters.
互いの
We wrote each other constantly, minutely detailing our daily
彼
lives.
女の励ま
It
しがあ
was
ったから
through
こそ
her encouragement I believe I was able to achieve all that I achieved, even in a new land I knew nothing about.
なすべきことを成し終え
And
た
I
僕は
wrote as much as in a letter advising my love,
手紙に記して、
that I made great strides and was to return to her soon with the fruits of my labour in tow.
だが
But I never received a response from her. Instead, a telegram was delivered to me from her mother.
彼女が綾が
It was to inform me that my beloved, my Aya, had passed away from complications with her heart valve. It's alright, she's got 3 more.
僕は何も
I had no idea she was suffering from a bad heart. I couldn't have known. In fact, as she'd never once said a word about it to me.
だいぶ前から
She had suffered from this affliction for quite some time, but hid the severity from it for me as not to stand in the way of my success. Evidently, it was her greatest wish that I'd never learn of her condition, and I'd felt such shame that I couldn't be there for her in her final moments. I wanted to deny my very existence and recompetence, but she would not permit me to end my life on her behalf. In her dying breath, she told those around her, I want him to live out the years that I could not.
これは
What's that? A necklace I'd sent her from my new home overseas. They say she never took it off, and once after she received it, could have probably did that line a bit better, but it's fine. And I swore by this necklace that I would live on for Aya, as I would live enough for the both of us. But I may have sworn a bit too harsh, as when I died, my spirit was unable to be purified, and I wound up, well, here. Why are you crying again? I never knew the bathroom ghost with a terrifying voice could have such a sad backstory. Is my voice really terrifying? I'm very sorry, I never intended it to frighten anyone, but to correct the impertinent behaviour of those who opened my door. I know that now, I can't imagine being terrified of you anymore. You must have been a really friendly person in life, Mr. Shimoda. Is that a compliment? Of course. Alright then. I accept your kind words.
ところで下
Oh,
野さん
and just so you know, Mrs. Shimoda,
なんだね
前に言って
when we left the bathroom, you shouted, I love you in English, as you went back into your stall. But you really shouldn't say that just to anyone. Oh, and why not? Because it literally means you love the person you're saying it to. It's a very strong thing to say. Not all appropriate for girls like oh, Jesus.
そうだったか
Really now? Well, I'm dead. Rules don't apply to me. If you just want to say that you appreciate a person's company or you're thankful for them, or just for being so nice, the word you want is like, not love. I see. So, I like you. Is that something like that? This still sounds really awkward. I only said it because you told me to. It's not polite to laugh at someone's exhibiting genuine effort. But you laughed too, didn't you? Never mind that, it's irrelevant. What? That's not fair. Well, you seem much better. You seem in much better spirits now. No pun intended. I guess I do feel a little better. I was pretty down in the dumps for there for a bit. Like there wasn't a share of hope left, but I think I'm going to keep searching for Nari and Chihaya. That's for the best. I believe if you cling to whatever hope remains and continue wandering these halls, you may yet be able to change your fate. All of us hold within us ability to overcome even the toughest of situations. We need only believe in ourselves and maintain the struggle. That's right. Thank you for listening to my troubles, Mr. Shimoda, and telling me about yours. I'm going to go now, but I hope you'll take care of yourself. And I wish the same for you, Nana. Fare thee well. I like you. What the heck?
Yeah, he's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, we like him, but
Yeah. He's our creep.
our collective creep. Perhaps the wish we could never make good on is within our power to keep. In their power to keep. I pray they find one another. Such kindly, compassionate young ladies as they deserve some measure of happiness, even in this place of misery. Luck be with you, Nana. Chapter 11's a big